So we are here on Talking Nachos, helping dentists and people who care about dentists increase success, decrease stress, and reduce crying inside. Share with us who you are and how you help dentists reduce crying inside.
Yes. Hello, Dr. Nacho. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me. My name is Chad Parks, and I am the founder and CEO of a company called Ubiquity Retirement and Savings, formerly known as, when I started the company in 1999, the online 401k.
Cool.
And what we do to help dental practices and their employees is to first and foremost pay less in taxes. I think we all know that that's a pain point that makes us cry every year.
Yes.
We definitely want to help you save for your future and your retirement, take advantage of the 401k and profit sharing programs that are in place that the government has given to us. The third thing is to really now especially optimize these generous tax credits, which are as a result of new legislation that most people aren't aware of that can actually pay for my services for the first 3 years, in essence, almost giving you a free plan, if not a free plan in most cases. So we're here to educate, we're here to help, and we're here to help you optimize and save for your future.
I love that. I mean, people can text retirement to 215-543-6454 to learn more. And what you talk about is so important because tell us, like, I don't know the stats or the studies, but why do some dentists not retire when they should, not retire in their own terms, feel like they're stuck in their operatory? What are some of those decisions you've seen them make that they could have made better earlier in their career to create more freedom later?
Yeah. So dentists and other small business owners, right? I think, first and foremost, you have to recognize, yes, you're healthcare professionals, but you're also entrepreneurs and you're also business owners. And that's some of the stuff that I've heard a lot that they don't teach you in dental school, right? But now what? So thank you for groups like yours and everybody else. So my background before I started this company was I was a certified financial planner. So I'm a professional, right? My choice was not healthcare, but my choice was financial practice and helping individuals understand the complex financial needs that an individual has. So as I grew my practice, I was working with a lot of small business owners, and I would find that they were lacking retirement plan and that they were not saving for their future and they were paying more in taxes than they needed to. So as a practitioner, I would recommend to them, go find some, you need a plan. They said, sure, go find me something. So this is the mid to late 90s, and I'm looking at the marketplace, and I was dumbfounded with what I saw. It was terrible. It was hard to figure out. It was costly. It was expensive. And, the internet was coming along, and I put two and two together, and I said, hey, why don't we create a platform and a solution that can work with small businesses because they were mostly ignored, and provide this turnkey retirement plan solution to them. Now, in terms of why do people not take advantage of it and what other things can they do? As that entrepreneur, I think, it's like the cowboy's kids wears no shoes, right?
Yeah.
We always put ourselves last. We don't think about the future. It's hard to envision what that means. Tomorrow is always tomorrow. The reality is that, as you say, everybody's busy. There's the insurance billing, the contemplation of practice, acquisition or deacquisition. Where do you fit all this in? And maybe you don't want to spend the time to engage a full-blown financial planner, and that's okay. But it really is just spending that a little bit of time to learn the rules and learn the basics of what is available, work with professionals like us or others, and really put down a plan in place, both a literal plan, meaning here's my plan to save for my future, and take advantage of the retirement plans that are available to you that the government has been so generous in giving us. It's just human behavior. It's not unique to dentists. It's unique to all small businesses.
And I think one of the things is, though, dentistry, it's a physical activity, right? So, as you look at what people do after the age of 55, those that can work remote and work anywhere in the country and work in any state, work 20 hours or 40 hours, they have a lot of flexibility. Dentistry doesn't have that flexibility. So you want to retire on your own terms or make those decisions on your own terms. And it's poignant that dentists can earn yearly more than many people.
That's right.
They'll be stuck later. So you help them with this freedom. Tell us just how do people get started with you? I know they can text retirement to 215-543-6454. But if there's a new practice owner who just bought a practice saying, I need a retirement plan, they want to work with you, how do they do that?
So on your own website under financial fitness, you have us featured. So thank you for that. If you click on that link, and I think this video will be probably the first one posted. So go ahead and click on that link, and that will redirect you to a landing page at my website, which is myubiquity.com. And just complete a little bit of information, and we'll reach out and we'll offer a consultation.
Awesome.
We have dedicated retirement plan consultants, and we call them that on purpose. Yes, they're salespeople, but at the same time, they really listen. They really understand what the nature of your business is. And in our experience in working with dental practices, maybe, the average dental practice has maybe 8 or 10 employees, right? You might think, oh, we're too small to work with a company. And maybe there's 2 dentists or 1 dentist, and then you've got your hygienist, and then you've got your office staff. Well, we know what that means in terms of the best plan design.
Yeah.
We can show you and illustrate to you how much can you literally save in taxes. To your point about maybe they have an opportunity to be higher earners. Well, there's ways to take advantage of that and parlay that into a retirement savings plan, also while taking care of your staff and your others, your hygienists, So
I love it. I mean, it's the theme of what we talk about is creating clarity, decreasing confusion. And just like our patients can be easily confused by our technical things, it's normal to be confused by the retirement, 401k, SEP IRA, backdoor. I like a backdoor Roth inside of my SEP IRA. They don't always make it so easy to understand. So I appreciate having you support our community. As we wrap up, if someone wanted to reach out to you directly, how could they do that?
The best would be to go through your website so that we know that it's where it's sourcing. Robert offered his cell phone. I'll offer mine, but to be fair, I'm that's not probably your best route, but I'll give it to you. It's 415-412-2780. Again, 415-412-2780. But really what I can do is I'll make sure that you get in touch with the right people within our organization who can sit down and take the time and really listen to what your needs are. And I'd like to say one more thing, if you don't mind. The question of like, what makes us different, right? Because I'm sure there's a lot of practitioners, there's a lot of retirement plan providers, et cetera. But really what I want to stress is, I've been at this for 25 years. Okay. So we know what we're doing. We're successful, and we have helped tens of thousands of businesses, on their path to retirement. We work with other dental practices. As I said, we've got familiarity. We know ways to design plans that can really maximize the savings for everybody. And we have a flat fee model. That's what's really key. So most everybody else in this industry, and when I did my research to start the company way back when, has an asset model, which means they want to charge you a percentage of your savings. And as your savings grows, their fees increase, which means there's less money for you in your retirement plan. It's a beautiful model for them, but not a beautiful model for you. So I've committed to, having been that financial planner, we have a flat fee model. Our fees don't go up as your assets grow. And we're here to work with you on a consultative basis and really be successful together. So I just really wanted to add that, and I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for clarifying that. Appreciate you supporting our community and helping dentists retire on their own terms. Thanks so much for sharing with us today.
Yeah, happy to. Thank you so much.
So we talk about it all here, from the stresses of insurance billing to buying and selling practices to retiring on your own terms. That's what Talking Nachos does.